In today's class, we will learn about that elegant process by which the green plants make food and make life possible for all other organisms. Now, let us understand the special term for that process. The special term for that process is photosynthesis. Photo means light and synthesis means making. It means photosynthesis is the process in which green plants make their food in the presence of sunlight. But apart from sunlight, certain other things are also needed to perform photosynthesis. Let us first understand what are those things. One of the requirements of photosynthesis is carbon dioxide. As you all know that carbon dioxide is present in the atmosphere. So, green plants take the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere through the tiny pores present on the surface of leaves, and those tiny pores are called stomata. If we see the epidermis of a leaf surface, you will find those pores. If you see the structure of a stomata, you will find that these pores are surrounded by two guard cells. These guard cells help in opening and closing of the stomata. It means when the guard cells move apart, the stomata opens and the exchange of gases can take place, and when the guard cells come closer, the stomata closes. So, carbon dioxide is taken from the atmosphere with the help of the stomata. Another requirement of photosynthesis is chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the pigment which makes the leaves green. Now you can see the green leaf here. The green color of this leaf is due to this pigment called chlorophyll. But giving color to the green leaves is not the only function of chlorophyll. The main function of chlorophyll is that it traps the energy of sunlight, or it traps the light energy and make the process of photosynthesis possible. If you look through a cross section of a leaf, you will find many dot-like structures inside the chloroplasts, and those dot-like structure, those dot-like green structures are called chlorophyll. So, chlorophyll is present in all the green parts of the plant. But the question is, why are the leaves called the food factories of the plant and not the green stems or the green branches? The reason is that you may observe that the leaves are having a more surface area. Because of the larger surface area, the largest area in which the photosynthesis takes place is the leaves. So, leaves are called the food factories, because you will find all the conditions required for photosynthesis are met here. For example, carbon dioxide is taken by the pores in the leaf. Already there is a chlorophyll present in the leaf. Water. Yeah, another requirement of photosynthesis is water. If you pour water on this, it will not absorb it, because the surface of a leaf is surrounded by a layer called cuticle. This cuticle makes the surface of the leaf waterproof. So, we may write its name. It is cuticle. So how do the plants take water? To absorb the water, these plants have roots. From the roots, plant absorb the water, and the stems, branches and leaves of the plants have special structures called vessels. So, vessels are the pipe-like structures which help to transport water. So, after the root has absorbed the water is transported to the leaves and the other green parts with the help of the vessels. So, vessels are the structures which help in the transport of water. Now, we have all the requirements for photosynthesis, that is, the leaf has obtained the carbon dioxide from atmosphere, the light energy comes from the sun, already it has the chlorophyll, and water has reached to the leaves with the help of the vessels. Now, the leaf is ready to make the carbohydrates. So, under these conditions, the green parts of the leaves make glucose, which is a kind of carbohydrate, and In this process, a very important byproduct is formed. That byproduct is called oxygen. So, we may sum up the equation of photosynthesis as it is a process in which carbon dioxide represented by CO2 combines with water represented by H2O in the presence of light, because this light may come from any other source of light also apart from sun, and chlorophyll to form the glucose, and oxygen is given out. So, photosynthesis is the process in which green plants make carbohydrates in the presence of light energy, chlorophyll, carbon dioxide and water, and give out oxygen. So, and this carbon dioxide is taken through stomata, water is transported through vessels, and it results in the formation of glucose. This glucose is stored in the form of starch. If you have to test for the occurrence of photosynthesis in green plants, you may go for the test of starch. Now, this is about the green parts of the leaves, or this is about the green leaves. But you might have observed that there are many plants in which colored leaves are found. For you may see these leaves. So, what about these leaves? Do they undergo photosynthesis? Definitely do they undergo photosynthesis. Here in these kinds of leaves, what happens? Other pigments mask the chlorophyll, but these leaves also contain the chlorophyll. So, this is the process of photosynthesis drives all the life on earth, because it makes food and also makes oxygen, and you all know that oxygen is needed for us for undergoing respiration. You know that food contains energy, but this energy of food is released only when we undergo respiration, in which food is broken down in the presence of oxygen. So, all the organisms which need oxygen depend on photosynthesis for their life to continue. So, photosynthesis is the process without which life is not possible on this earth, because it provides both the food and the oxygen needed for survival. That's all for today's class. Thank you.